cricketing experience is, and to in fact take it to the world and definitely bring this great news to the people of Sri Lanka and to the people of the world. So it's going to be an international event, and at this moment, all I can tell you, it's going to be an international event, and it's going to be held in Sri Lanka, and it is organized by Sri Lanka Cricket. So step by step, we're going to find out details about this great happening. So as you can see in the backdrop, it says Nidahas Trophy 2018, and also in the background you see some huge, big global names as well. So what are these names? How are these names associated with Nidahas Trophy 2018? And all this we're going to find out. Firstly, we have words of welcome, and that will be done by the Chief Operating Officer Sri Lanka Cricket, Mr. Jerome Jaratna.
President Sri Lanka Cricket, Honorable Deputy Minister of Parliament Mr. Thilanga Sumatipala, Mr. T.S. Panasa, President and Head of Sports, D Sports, Channel Business in India, Mr. Malcolm Thorpe, Vice President, Business Development, LaGuardia Sports from Singapore, Mr. Tanvir Khan, Head of Programs and Events, Channel 9 Bangladesh, Mr. Joshi John, Global Sales Head, ITW Consulting from India, Mr. Lalindra Brahmana, Director Hero Abans, SLC Executive Committee members, national and contracted players, SLC staff members, and importantly, the media representatives from all print and electronic media and other invited guests. I would like to take this opportunity to thank you all for having accepted the invitation extended by Sri Lanka Cricket and for being here in person from overseas and Sri Lanka for this all-important press conference ahead of the Nidahas Trophy Tri-Nation Cricket Tournament commencing 6th March 2018 to be played in Sri Lanka, between Sri Lanka, India and Bangladesh. If I'm to just give you a small note where this all started, the brainchild of this journey was orchestrated by the current SLC President, and then we joined hands with LaGuardia Sports, who became our international marketing consultants for this tournament. And then SLC's brand made its global presence once again in the sale of rights on a commercial front. Without taking much of your time, and while thanking you once again for your presence here, I would like to present you what Sri Lanka Cricket has planned out with regards to activities and also creating the excitement amongst our fans and world over. The clip to be played right now would give you an overview of the activities planned out.
සිකර සිසාරා හමා ඇදෙන සුබ ප්‍රාර්ථනා සුළගේ නන්දෙසින් නැගී මහසෙනග මැදදි පෙන්වන්න මහිම ඔබගේ ඔබගේ මහිමේ ගන්න අභියෝගය ලක්දුපතේ එකසේ එකාවන්ව එක්වී නිදහස් ජය පැන් කුසලානේ දිනනාතුරු ඉමු අපි නොදැවී මොහොතින් මොහොතට සිතකින් සිතකට දැනෙනා වූ උණුසුමේ තරංගකට එහා ගිය වීර හැඟීමක් කකියයි පපුතුරේ
We have three great cricketing nations, Sri Lanka, India and Bangladesh. And 2018, as was mentioned in the video that you saw, 2018 is very significant because it's in fact the 70th anniversary of independence for Sri Lanka. And also it's of significant importance that Sri Lanka Cricket also celebrates its 70th anniversary. Firstly, it was the Board of Control for Cricket, and now going forward as Sri Lanka Cricket. So two significant milestones for Sri Lanka as well as Sri Lanka Cricket, and to in fact see the wheels start to roll for this kind of mega series or tournament needs definitely a big dream or a big plan, a big picture. And not only should you have a big dream or a plan or a picture, you also should have a strategy that will back this great dream or plan. So this in fact has happened, and this has happened thanks to the brainchild of no less than the President of Sri Lanka Cricket, whom we'd like to very warmly invite to address you. Ladies and gentlemen, could you please put your hands together and welcome the Honourable Tilanga Sumutipala.
Hi everyone, it gives me great pleasure to be here this morning in front of our partners and to make the public announcement with regard to the Nidahas Trophy 2018. Well, takes my memory back to 1998. I remember discussing the possibility of playing Nidahas Trophy far back as 98 when I was the president of PCCSL at that time. It's just our celebration of 50 years, and very rarely one can be the president at the time celebrating 50 and the 70. So I'm so privileged and honored to be the head of the institute time that we are celebrating 50 and the 70. Even at that time, we found it extremely difficult to maintain and run our organization due to our financial constraints and various expenditure we have incurred during that time of life. I remember going to India and meeting Jagmohan Dalmia and asking him to support us with the tour. We played a triangular between New Zealand, Sri Lanka and in India far back in 98 and that gave us a breathing space to bring our finances into place. Even at that time, it was India who came forward and assisted us with more and more tours and tournaments. When we were hardly getting, sometimes it was one-off test matches and very rarely we get some tours. So we used to go to Sharjah, play our triangulars and play our triangular regularly in Sri Lanka. So nevertheless, we managed to box on with that. Since 98, it's been quite a long 20 years to celebrate again. This time, once again, we invited India and Bangladesh, our regional partners, brothers, who really wanted to accept our invitation. So at the outset, may I thank and say how happy I am to announce the India and Bangladesh partnership and agreeing to play with us to commemorate our 70th anniversary in Sri Lanka, for Sri Lanka Cricket as well as for the country. It was Ceylon Cricket Association far back in 1920, and then it was Board of Control for Cricket from 1972 to 2003 until we changed the name to Sri Lanka Cricket. SLC is so delighted to look at the way we are going forward in terms of economics of the game and the financial stability we have established at the moment at the board, especially after 2 years of hard work in the management and the board to recover from where we were, and we were in difficulty, that we have to say. We managed to clear all our debts and we are financially stable and we are strong to take our challenges for next decade. For next 10 years, I don't think Sri Lanka Cricket will have any financial difficulties whatsoever. We are strong. We are strong as what we want to be. Therefore, we can look after our players better and their support services, assistance much better than ever before. We can look after our domestic cricket much better than ever before. We got our act together. We managed to clear all our outstandings, and then we are right now totally focused towards next decade to go forward with. In that surrounding, this tournament was discussed, agreed between the countries, and we had our partner Sony. It was 10 sports before, and we wrote to them and agreed in principle. We're looking at new opportunities, new chances of going into the market and broad-base our point of presence. Sony has agreed in principle and allowed us to work together, and we went to the market, and we couldn't go to the market because that's a very, very special area. That is something which is very special to Sri Lankan cricket since we have a very small domestic market. We went to the market for a partner who can go and exploit the possibilities, opportunities of bringing revenue, derived revenue into our coffers. So we are very happy to announce and say how happy we are the way we went forward with LaGuardia schools. LaGuardia, we engaged them as our partners to go forward with us. We structured our entire strategy to go forward. Today we have, together with LaGuardia, we made 10 and managed to go into the market with a strategy which we have secured our revenues. In Sri Lankan cricket history, we have never ever got revenues secured as much as this triangular in the history of Sri Lanka cricket. We've never secured so much of revenues in the history of Sri Lanka. We are proudly announcing it because we have structured it in such a way, and we have structured our strategy in such a way we are very well positioned. In that context, we looked at the broadcasting rights, and we are so happy to see that we have got D Sports Discovery on board. They are one of the top DTH and as well as territorial television companies in India. So we secured the rights of India, which is very important territory for Sri Lanka. So D came on board, we secured D. Then we are so happy, the Bangladesh, Channel 9, they have given us a wonderful partnership with us. So we went into the Bangladesh market directly for the first time, and we secured Channel 9, so which is a good partner, which we are very happy about. And then on top of that, we have exploited the worldwide sponsorships and television rights, and there are globally we have sold our rights and the territories we have never experienced before. We have gone into more than 18 countries directly and indirectly. Our point of presence is going to be much more. I'm sure the broadcasting rights holders and the partners will speak much more about the expansion of their point of presence. So we have broad-based the game. We have gone and penetrated into markets we have never ever experienced before. That is the broadcasting rights. On top of that, we found we've never taken the sponsorships away from the parcel, the basket of rights before. We've taken it away and we went to the sponsorship market. We are so happy. ITW came on board. They have given us the best possible package for this particular tournament, and they have now secured the world-class sponsors, top-class sponsors, who that we would like, as Sri Lankan Cricket would like to associate. The associate that the partners who are top-class, world-class sponsors, then only we can take the game to the next level. If our partners are world-class, world-known, recognized brands, then they will all take the game together with us. If our partners are not going to piggyback Sri Lankan Cricket, then it is difficult for us to penetrate. The more we expand and more point of presence that we can make globally, more our players will also get the exposure, more opportunities for them as well. The sponsorships will come our way when we have been seen more, when they have been spoken of more and more players are known worldwide, especially Sri Lankan cricketers. They are such a wonderful, talented players. They should be exploited, their potential, by the sponsors and sponsorship opportunities to give this best possible revenue streams, and that will help them to expand their revenues as well as the commercial and financial stability, since we have a very small market in Sri Lanka. So that's ITW came on board, and we managed, and we have decided the world is going differently. We discussed this at the ICC level. We looked at ICC model of world events, ICC World Cup T20, ICC World Cup 50 over, and we have decided to go with the digital market separately. This digital market has never ever been exploited by Sri Lanka before. We have secured the digital rights separately, and therefore we are getting the worldwide, world-class platforms, taking Sri Lankan cricket into your handphone, to your home. Unprecedented network of expansion which we have never experienced. So this is our strategy, and it has worked so far very well. So I'm very proud to stand before you as the President of Sri Lanka Cricket, and also as the person in charge of handling and planning together with the management of the SLC, Jerome Jaratna, and our marketing team with Ashley. Then our partners put together. We are pitching ourselves, positioning Sri Lanka Cricket into a platform and to an area which we are looking at the next level. Definitely we are looking at Lankan Premier League. We can't sit and wait, we are working on it. We've been working for more than 6 to 8 months now. We are trying to make sure. We can't get there unless we are ready for it. We made a mistake in the past. We have started Sri Lankan Premier League, SLPL, we had to shut it down. So I don't think we need to start something to stop it again. We are very focused in that. We believe we have the best package, we got the best formula, we got the best position to present the next Lankan Premier League in Sri Lanka, because no one else in the region is playing. Everyone is playing at the moment. We are the only ones who are not playing Premier League with international other counterparts, or with the Premier League to the potential of internal or a domestic Premier League with international players. So it's, in a way, sometimes it's much better you wait and do the right thing at the right time with the right people, than trying to do the wrong thing with the wrong people at the wrong time. So we are quite focused in that. So this particular Nidahas Trophy is going to give us that platform. Nidahas Trophy is going to give us the place where we will be never ever seen our country's cricket being positioned in the global market. Thanks to all these partners on board today who are on the head table. These are the people who will take the game for us. These are the sponsors, these are the partners, these are the kind of people can take our game to the next level. When the sponsorships are coming our way, revenues are secured, when we are secured with our financial stability, then we can think and plan and go forward in the game of cricket. If you don't have the financial stability, if you don't have secured revenues, then you can plan anything, but it is not difficult, it is not easy, because you can't have that, the comfort of investing into it. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I can go on discussing and how happy we are at the SLC. I must say, this tournament was never on board because it was not in the FTP, and this was not a program online with any of the world tournaments before. So we managed to secure the slot. Ashley worked hard with me for that, to securing the tournament from the 6th takeoff, our opening ceremony, or the curtain raiser game, to the 16th, isn't it? 18th Sunday. 18th Sunday is our final. So we will be quite, you will never see a tournament that Sri Lanka Cricket has ever done in comparison to what we have done in the past. This is going to be one of the most outstanding, successfully conducted tournament. That's our aim. That's our plan. That is a passion that we have for the game. So I'm happy that we have Angelo Matthews, Upul Taranga, Tisara, and all the other players, three captains who captain our country. They are the ones who are taking our flag. They're the ones who are taking our country's cricket forward. They are our pride. I'm happy that Indian Cricket Board agreed to launch our Nidahas Trophy in India during the tour. I'm happy that Bangladesh Cricket has agreed to launch Nidahas Trophy in Bangladesh. These are things that we have done to pitch our national tournament into an international brand, and then international brand into a global point of presence as a world-class cricketing nation. The territories that we are going into, the areas that we are going into with this tournament, we have never ever been into before. We have never been to those territories before. This tournament will be viewed, listened by, read by more than any tournament ever held in Sri Lanka. We have expanded our viewership, listenership, readership. So this tournament going to be the landmark tournament that we can all of us can be very proud of. This tournament is going to go into the globally to a huge presence, and as a result of that, you will see more and more people will want to definitely be partnering Sri Lankan cricket and years to come. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think you need any further. Nidahas Trophy, and we are carrying the Nidahas Trophy for after 20 years. Nidahas Trophy 1998, Nidahas Trophy 2018. So this is the establishment of SLC, and after 20 years we are relaunching or re-emphasizing the passion we have for the game and the commitment we have for the game and the way we have been playing the game, the contribution Sri Lanka cricket has made for the world and the global cricket. And the ICC point of view, Asian cricket point of view, we would like to have as many as possible people present during the tournament and make sure that there will be a showcase. This will be a celebration, a week of 6th to 18th. The whole cricketing nation, we as cricketing nation, the whole world is watching at Sri Lanka cricket to pitch us to a high level and to be remembered. We are a wonderful nation, celebrations all the time. Cricket is part and parcel of our life. If this tournament can take us to where we belong to, and hope that our captains will take care of the game and secure the trophy to be with us in Sri Lanka. We won in 98, we went to India in 97, we played India, Independence Cup, Sri Lanka, India and Pakistan, we managed to win that. So only thing we are asking from the players, try to win the trophy for us. Thank you very much.
We say a big thank you to President Sri Lanka Cricket, the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, the Honourable Thinanga Suvaripala. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And as Mr. President mentioned, we have many global brands or partners associated with Nidahas Trophy 2018. And now we're going to, in fact, have a speech from one of the global partners. And before that, we have a video, a feast for your eyes.
Watching you bring home.
Nidahas Trophy 2018. So we have the international marketing consultancy firm, that's Lanka Sports, and we have the presence of the Vice President, Business Development for Lanka Sports, Mr. Malcolm Thorpe, to speak to you this morning.
Thank you, Mr. President, Lanka Cricket, board members and officials of SLC, distinguished partners for the Nidahas Trophy, members of the press. It gives me great pleasure to be here today representing Lanka Sports as the commercial advisor to SLC for Nidahas Trophy. Before getting on to talk specifically about the trophy, I just wanted to give a little bit of background about our company and the work that we do. You've seen the video which has introduced some of the events, some of the sports partners that we work with across the world, and we are very proud to have added Lanka Cricket to that list. So we are a full-service global sports marketing agency. Sport and the passion for sport is at the heart of everything we do. We are the #1 football agency in the world, but we work, as you've seen in the video, across a whole range of sports, and we have within our business experts in all the different areas of sports business, from broadcast rights to sponsorship. We have an increasing focus and expertise in digital development and event development as well. So we're bringing all of this expertise from within our business to support Sri Lanka Cricket for this project. We are, as I say, a global business. We have over 1,700 people working for Lanka Sports in offices around the world, and all of that network allows us to provide our partners like Sri Lanka Cricket with direct access to commercial partners all across the globe, and to take their events, their vision, their brand into corners of the world where perhaps they weren't able to reach before. Just a few figures to give you an idea of the scale of some of our business. As I say, we are the biggest football agency in the world. We work with more than 100 football clubs in Europe. We work with the Asian Football Confederation, the Confederation of African Football. So we are, as I say, a major player in that business. We have many individual clients from Jordan Spieth and golfers at that level throughout the world. So athlete representation, event representation, broadcast development, digital development, event support, event delivery. We're experts, we have experts within our business across all of these areas. And we sit at the heart of the sports marketing business. We work with our clients to connect their events, their brand, their passion with the fans on one side and the brands on the other, and adding value across the whole of that ecosystem. Working out ways for brands to come together with rights holders to secure value and to reach through to the fans of the sport. This is a model that we have worked successfully with many, many events and partners across the world. And as I say, we're very proud today to be a partner of SLC for Nidahas Trophy, and to be able to bring that network and that expertise to support Sri Lanka Cricket. Just a little bit of background on our involvement with this event. Last year, SLC launched an RFP to secure an international marketing partner for its commercial rights, to help SLC to devise its strategy for the long term with respect to its commercial rights. And after a very, very thorough process, we were delighted to be asked to come on board as the commercial advisor for SLC going forward. As we came on board, the immediate priority was Nidahas Trophy, and so we have focused our efforts and energies specifically on Nidahas Trophy as an initial project with SLC. We helped SLC to devise a commercial strategy for the event, and we're very proud to have been able to secure, along with SLC, a strong lineup of credible, solid, valuable partnerships for SLC for Nidahas Trophy 2018. I'd like to thank SLC and its the President particularly, but also all the other people within SLC who have supported the work that we've been doing over the last few months, and particularly like to thank and congratulate all of the commercial partners that we have brought on board for this event. We look forward to a fantastic cricket event. At the end of it, the commercials is one side, but it's really all about the cricket. So we are very much looking forward to a successful cricket event. Sri Lanka Cricket is our partner, so we are allowed to be biased. We do hope Sri Lanka wins the event, but we're looking forward most of all to a celebration of cricket that will do proud to everything that the Nidahas Trophy represents after 70 years of Sri Lanka cricket and independence. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
The great celebration of cricket, 6th to the 18th of March, and we say a big thank you to Mr. Malcolm Thorpe, Vice President Business Development for Lanka Sports. Thank you very much. And we are now going to have another message from another very important person who has a big role to play in the Nidahas Trophy 2018. Nidahas Trophy 2018, and that's D-Sports. We'd like to very warmly invite the President and the Head of D-Sports Business Channel, Mr. T.S. Panesha, to address the gathering.
Good morning, everyone. Mr. President, the members of the Sri Lanka Cricket Board, the Sri Lanka Cricket team, and the members of the press and the media here. On the onset, I would like to congratulate Sri Lanka and Sri Lanka Cricket for the 70 years of independence and celebration. And on top of it, to make it even bigger, the Nidahas Trophy, which has been planned. And it's an honor for us to be a partner in this momentous series that has been planned. And I would like to thank Sri Lanka Cricket for giving us an opportunity to be a partner and telecast this tournament back in India. To make this tournament even bigger, we have partnered with Viacom in India, and this series will be will be reaching a record 125 million households with a cumulative viewership of 87 million, which is going to be a record. And whatever requires to be done as a broadcaster from our side to ensure that the viewership and the overall series gets even bigger, we'll try our level best. We are a new channel in the block. We just came into being last year. As you see, we have quite a varied portfolio of sports. We very proudly say that we have 4,000 hours of live content being brought to the Indian audience and the subcontinent audience, on a 24/7 basis. And we have recently ventured into cricket, and this Nidahas Trophy is going to be a very good launch pad for us to showcase our channel and also get into cricket. I would once again like to thank the board, Mr. President, the members, the cricket team. We'll be here for the match, for the tournament, and I wish all the best. I wish that the Sri Lanka Cricket wins the trophy, but being an Indian, I would be a little biased to my country also, right? And hope the best team lifts the trophy. Thank you.
Every partner consolidating the fact that this is going to be a huge global event. We say a very big thank you to Mr. T.S. Panasa, the President and Head of Business Channel for these sports. Thank you very much. And now we're moving on to our next partner. Let's find out who it is.
Channel 9 is a leading private satellite channel in Bangladesh that is based on sports, entertainment and news. From the very beginning, Channel 9 started with huge number of entertainment program and sports event. Channel 9 broadcasted some mega events, IFABers, IPL and BPL opening ceremony, A.R. Rahman and Akon Live, and Sing with MLTR are proudly mentionable. It has also organized and produced some biggest concerts all over the country. Channel 9 has various kind of programs and events on its name. Power Voice, country's famous reality talent hunt show, is one of the most successful event of Channel 9. Channel 9 is on-airing daily news, business and NCA programs. Channel 9 has also on-aired some of the major global football tournaments. Produced and broadcasted country's biggest football event, Bangabandhu Gold Cup, Bangladesh Premier League Football, and FIFA qualifiers. Channel 9 is the first television that produced, broadcasted and distributed Bangladesh Premier League BPL from season 1 to 4, country's blockbuster cricketing event. Recently, it has on-aired first ever T20 Cricket League 2017. Besides this, Channel 9 has broadcasted some major cricket events through these years. And next, the heat of T20 will rise again. Nidahas Trophy 2018, Bangladesh, India, Sri Lanka will battle for glorious victory from 6th to 18th March, live on Channel 9.
Oh, this afternoon we have the pleasure of inviting Mr. Tanveer Khan, Head of the Programs and Events for Channel 9.
Greeting from Channel 9 Bangladesh, Mr. President, Sri Lanka Cricket, distinguished guest, cricket players, and press members. Good afternoon. As you've seen in the presentation, there are lots of entertainment element that we had in our channel before. Basically, in Bangladesh, we don't have any specialized sports channel. 2 or 3 channels are trying to make their identity on sports. We are one of them. In the last 6 years, we have done, I must say, almost most of the biggest event except the home series, like IPL, BPL, few series like last Bangladesh Sri Lanka series, which is done last year, Sri Lanka, Australia, and last T20 series, and now we are waiting for the big event, Nidahas Trophy 2018. It's a very big event for us, as we said. In our country, cricket is the most popular event for our people. No other entertainment show can beat this one. So we take it as a challenge. We are trying to promote this event in every corner of our map. We are trying to give the best support to the Sri Lankan cricket. I hope this relationship will go in future further. So this is our first time we collaborate directly with Cricket Board, Sri Lankan Cricket Board. I would like to thank to Sri Lankan Cricket and Lagade and also our partners. We'll try to make it a happening event in our country. I can promise it, and hope we'll go and see further things from Sri Lankan cricket. Thank you so much.
Step by step, you realize what a huge, big global penetration Nidahas Trophy 2018 will have with this kind of reputed commercial partners on board. Well, the list does not end there. We have come to the next introduction.
Knew that the power of this game called cricket would actually, can unlock the potential of your brand. A brand like Dalmia, which can go to mass. And while we were looking very actively in cricket, ITW came up, and ITW actually partnered with us and gave us the hope and also direction of how to venture into cricket.
Well, the ITW team is a brilliant team. This is not our first, but this is, I think, our 5th association with ITW. And it's almost after 2 Asia Cups. This is the 3rd Micromax Cup which we're doing with the entire team. Kudos to the entire team. I think the way they manage the cup, right from the detailing of every aspect, from what is supposed to happen on ground to on air, is a perfect delight for any sponsor. So from a sponsor's point of view, I think ITW does a brilliant job.
I think this is the first association that we have done of Multics with ITW, and it has been phenomenal. I would say that whatever we have thought of, it has exponentially exceeded our expectations. Although the association with ITW has, for me personally, has been more than a decade, they deliver on promise, they over-deliver on promise in fact, and they are very, very ethical, they are very systematic, and they do the best job for all their clients.
huge global footprints, they're now going to partner Nidahas Trophy 2018. Welcome aboard ITW. Come on, put your hands together as we now have the presence of Mr. Joshi John, the global sales head for ITW, to speak to you this afternoon.
Very good afternoon to all the dignitaries present on the dais, the members of the press and my colleagues. I'm very glad to announce, and I'm very proud that ITW has been awarded the exclusive in-stadia branding and sponsorship rights along with the rest of the world broadcast and digital rights. This is a contest between three countries, which is Sri Lanka, India and Bangladesh, right in this beautiful country. ITW has been consistently maintained an excellent working relationship with various cricket boards across the globe, and we have a very special working relationship with SLC. Over the years, we've been working across various tournaments as the right holders, the production specialists, etc. And we thank the President, first of all, for giving us this immense opportunity for a series of this stature like Nidahas Trophy 2018. As a leading global player, ITW Consulting specializes in crafting and executing multifaceted brand management and technology solutions across sports, entertainment and media for its clients, helping them generate, create a global visibility, awareness and recall amongst a wider target audience. Also, ITW has been actively involved with various sporting events and arenas globally, and more specifically with in-stadia on-ground branding. Okay, with this, we're very confident that we will be able to get the right kind of sponsors and brands to the field for this tournament, and moreover also give back the right kind of mileage and value to the sponsors who come on board for the buck they spend. One of the key factors contributing to ITW's keen interest in the Nidahas Trophy 2018 is also having a strong sales know-how of these three countries, which is India, Bangladesh and Sri Lanka, and also understanding the market realities in these three places. We are very confident in roping good brand partners from all the three countries to be a part of Nidahas Trophy, and this is to celebrate the true spirit of the game, which is the essence of this tournament. And we once again thank the President for his vision to come up with a series of this stature, Nidahas Trophy, to bring in the Asian giants to this country right here in Colombo, especially when this series was not part of the FTP calendar. So it was a huge challenge and task. SLC and the President have been able to do a great job with respect to having the tournament here. And we at ITW look forward in earnest to a very successful tournament between the three teams, and will look to bring multiple global brands, ensuring that the series will be an entertaining sporting spectacle with the latest technology in play for this tournament. We also intend to get the best and world-class technologies for this tournament. A few thoughts we have in mind, a few of the technologies we're working towards are, we will have drone camera plus spider camera integrated together, along with augmented reality graphics. We're also planning on LED Pro technology, which will be one-of-a-kind technology in cricket for the first time ever. Along with one other real aspect which we want to add on is we will have cricketgateway.com with the digital rights, which will be broadcasting and streaming the live game for over 150 countries. And so the reach of the game is will be really high. Okay, with this I would like to conclude my speech, and I once again thank all the dignitaries who are present here, our partners on the dais, LaGuardia Sports, D Sports, Channel 9. I take this opportunity to wish all the three teams the very best for the upcoming tournament. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ITW, and a big thank you to representative of ITW, Mr. Joshi John, the global sales head. Thank you very much. So it's going to be technology, the world's best technology associated with Nidahas Trophy 2018, and it's definitely going to make it an entertaining sports spectacle as well. So we got a good description about Nidahas Trophy 2018, coinciding with the 70th anniversary of independence and also the 70th anniversary of Sri Lanka cricket, and three great nations, Sri Lanka, India and Bangladesh, 6th to 18th March, and we got to know about our partners as well, and now we are going to get to know a very important detail, and that is to find out who the title sponsor is of Nidahas Trophy 2018. Who is the title sponsor? Big round of applause, because we have the world's #1 motorcycle brand, and could you please put your hands together for the Hero Motorcorp, the title sponsor of Nidahas Trophy 2018. So you realize how big, how mega the Nidahas Trophy 2018 is going to be, because it's the Hero Nidahas Trophy 2018. And Hero is locally represented in Sri Lanka by the Abans Group. So we are delighted and honored to have the director of Hero Abans, Mr. Lalindra Brahmana, whom we'd like to very warmly invite to the podium for his address.
Thank you. Good afternoon to everybody. President Sri Lanka Cricket and the members of the table, my dear colleagues and media friends. I'm happy to here today to mark another important association with Sri Lanka Cricket and Hero Motorcorp Private Limited India. Hero has been working with Sri Lanka Cricket for the past 15 years, and this is the biggest ever partnership, Hero Nidahas Trophy 2018. Hero is solely represented in Sri Lanka by Abans Private Limited. We assure the sports-loving people that we will continue to support sports in the future as well. I wish the three participating teams all the best, and we look forward to see an exciting game. Thank you very much.
Now, for the past 17 consecutive years, the New Delhi, India headquartered Hero Motorcorp has remained the world's largest two-wheeler manufacturer in terms of unit volume sold by a single company in a calendar year. Since the inception, Hero has sold over 75 million motorcycles and scooters in cumulative sales. Hero Motorcorp currently sells its products in 35 countries across the world, including Asia, Africa, and South and Central America as well. The company has 7 state-of-the-art manufacturing facilities, including 5 in India and 1 in Cambodia and 1 in Bangladesh, and Hero's entire product range for markets across the world is designed and developed, and that's at its world-class R&D facility, the Global Center for Innovation and Technology, CIT, in India. Well, Hero Motorcorp has been associated with various disciplines of sports, including football, golf, cricket, and the field of hockey for over 2 decades, and 14-time major winner Tiger Woods is in fact Hero's global corporate partner, and the Atletico Madrid coach Diego Simon is Hero's brand ambassador. So Hero Motorcorp Limited is in fact is how Hero will be taking this Nidahas Trophy 2018 to make it a great reality. We're now going to have a message from the Hero Motorcorp.
Being the motorcycle leaders, our wheels always keep life in motion. energizing dreams and delivering joy to millions of people the world over. Our tread marks leave no terrain untouched. Mountains and valleys, deserts and domains made of ice. Our ambition is to produce mobility which sustains life. The vision of satisfying each rider's dream is what drives us. Bridging the gap between visions of one world and victory of mankind. Fueled by our aim of global interconnectedness. In our world, mobility is designed to reach each one of us. This is where Hero emerges as a leader of motorcycles. Connecting corners in each part of the globe. We make the world a smaller place. Hero Motorcorp, the motorcycle leader.
Oh yes, the motorcycle leader and in fact the title sponsor of Nidahas Trophy 2018, thus making Nidahas Trophy 2018 Hero Nidahas Trophy 2018. Now, all that has to be said has been said. Do you have anything to ask? Now that's our question. So this is the ideal opportunity for our colleagues in the print and electronic media to ask any related question because all the relevant personalities are on stage at the head table. So, question time. Udadhan prashna tinoram yumkarana hondam avasthawa Hero Nidahas Kusalana Nidahas Dahata Tarangavali Pilibadu.
You mentioned that cricketgateway.com will be streaming to 150 countries. Will that be to the countries, what, India, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh? Because if so, won't it affect?
No, it's the rest of the world.
It's the rest of the world. All right.
තිලංග සෝතිවල මහත්තයාටයි මේ ප්‍රශ්නය නිදහස් කුසලානයෙන් ලංකාවේ දේශීය ක්‍රිකට් කොයි වගේ තැනකට ගෙනින්නද බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ?
අපිට මේක 98 අපි ක්‍රියා කරා 20කට ඉස්සෙල්ලා. මේකෙත් අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන දේ තමයි අපේ රටේ අවශ්‍යයෙන් හොඳ මේ වගේ තරඟාවලියක් හැම අවුරුද්දම තියෙනවා හොඳයි. අපි තරඟකාරී තරඟාවලියක් කියන්නේ තුන්කොන් සටනක් වගේ දෙයක් රටේ හැම අවුරුද්දම තිබුණොත් මොකද අපේ දේශීය ක්‍රිකට් වල තියෙන ප්‍රමාණය සහ තරඟකාරීත්වය බැලුවම අපේ ක්‍රීඩකයන්ට ලංකාවේම හොඳ තරඟාවලියක් අවස්ථාවක් දෙන්න පුළුවන් හැම අවුරුද්දම හොඳයි. ඒ තරඟාවලිය හැම අවුරුද්දම කරන්න ගියොත් ඒකට විශාල මුදලකුත් යනවා. මේ වගේ හැමදාම ආදායම් වැඩියෙන් ගන්න පුළුවන් තරඟාවලිය හදන්න අමාරුයි. ඉතින් ඒකක් ලංකාවේ දේශීය ක්‍රිකට් ජාත්‍යන්තර ක්‍රිකට් අතර පරතරය මේකෙන් අඩු වෙනවා. ඒ වගේම ඒ තුලින් ක්‍රීඩකයන්ගේ ශක්තිය වර්ධනය වෙනවා. අපි මේකේ හොඳ ආදායමක් බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා. ඒ සියලු ආදායම් වල අරමුණ ඇවිල්ලා දේශීය ක්‍රිකට් වල උන්නතිය සඳහා ආයෝජනය කරන්න. ඉතින් අපි හිතනවා තරඟාවලිය කියන්නේ තුන්කොන් තරඟාවලියක ඉක්ම තරඟාවලියක ලංකාවේ ඉතිහාසයේ වැඩිම ආදායම ලැබපු තරඟාවලිය බවට මේක පත් වෙනවා. ඒකේ වාසිය මම හිතන්නේ යන්න ඕන දේශීය ක්‍රිකට් වලට.
ඔබතුමා සඳහන් කළා මේ වෙනකොට ශ්‍රී ලංකා ක්‍රිකට් ණය නැහැ කියලා. දැන් මේ තරඟාවලියෙන් කොපමණ මුදලක් ශ්‍රී ලංකා ක්‍රිකට් උපයා ගන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවද?
අපි විශ්වාස කරනවා දැන් තියෙන තත්ත්වය අවම වශයෙන් රුපියල් බිලියනයක මිලියන 10ක සුද්ධ ලාභයක් තරඟාවලිය වල ඉතුරු කරා. රුපියල් බිලියනක ආදායමක් සුද්ධ ලාභයක් ඉලක්ක කරගෙන තමයි අපි යන්නේ. අපි විශ්වාස කරනවා අපිට බිලියනයක් මේ තරඟාවලියෙන් ලබා ගන්න පුළුවන් කියලා. ඒක තමයි අපේ එකම ප්ලෑන්. ඊට කලින් කවදාකවත් ඒ වගේ විශාල ආදායමක් තුන්කොන් තරඟාවලියකින් ලංකාවට ඇවිල්ලා නැහැ. මේක සති 3ක වගේ කාලෙක තරඟාවලිය. විශාල දේශීය ආදායමක් රටට එනවා. අපිට මේක ඊටාම කරුණාකරණය කරගෙන මේ වගේ අනුග්‍රහයකින්ව එකතු කරගෙන මෙන් වශයෙන් කොටස් වලට කඩලා මේක උපක්‍රමශීලී අලෙවි ක්‍රමයකට අපි ගියේ. මේ වෙනකොට අපිට මුදල් ඇත්තටම අතිකාර මුදලුත් ලැබිලා තියෙනවා. 30%කට වඩා ප්‍රමාණයක් මුදල් ලබාගෙන ඉවරයි අපි. ඒ නිසා අපි බොහොම සෑහීමකටපත් වෙනවා. ලංකාවේ ඉතිහාසයේ මෙච්චර හොඳ ආදායමක් ලැබු තරගාවලියක් අපි මීට කලින් කරලා නැහැ. අපේ අරමුණ ආදායම වගේම ලෝක ප්‍රචලිත ස්ථාන වලට මේ ක්‍රිකට් කණ්ඩායම ක්‍රීඩා කරන අපේ දක්ෂයින්ව ප්‍රචලිත කිරීම. කවදාකවත් මෙච්චර ප්‍රේක්ෂකයන් ඒ වගේම තරග නරඹන්නන් ශ්‍රවණය කරන අය කියවන අය ඉතිහාසයේ කවදාකවත් ලංකාවේ ක්‍රිකට් තරගාවලියක් ලංකාවේ ක්‍රීඩා කරනකොට ගියාට වඩා විශාල ප්‍රමාණයක් දෙතුන් ගුණයකින් වැඩි වෙච්ච ප්‍රමාණයකට මෙය ලෝකේ පුරා ප්‍රචලිත වෙනවා. ඒක විශාල අවස්ථාවක්. මොකද බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා ලංකාව තුළ ලංකාවේ මූලික ක්‍රිකට් තරගාවලියකට යන්න. ඒතර අපි මේක තමයි අපේ බෙන්ච්මාර්ක්. එහෙනම් මේක තමයි අපි අපේ බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන ස්ථානය ගත වෙන්න ප්‍රචලිත කිරීමට ලෝකයේ පුරා. මම දන්නවා ලංකාවේ දේශීය ආදායම දේශීය අලෙවි කරන්න පුළුවන් කොටස හරි පොඩි. ඒ කියන්නේ අපේ ඩොමෙස්ටික් මාකට් එක හරි පොඩිනේ. අපිට ක්‍රීඩකයෙක්ට ගෙවන ප්‍රමාණය බැලුවොත් එහෙම ඉන්දියාවත් එක්ක බැලුවම හරිම පොඩි ප්‍රමාණයක් අපි ගෙවන්නේ. මොකද අපිට තියෙන ආදායම් සාපේක්ෂව අපිට ක්‍රීඩකයන්ගෙන් අපේක්ෂා කරනවා නම් තරගාවලියේදී අපිට ප්‍රතිවිරුද්ධ කණ්ඩායම් එක්ක හොඳට තරගයක් වදින්න අපි බලන්න ඕනේ ඊළඟ ආදායමුත් වැඩි කරන්න. ඉතින් ආදායම් වැඩි කරන්න දේශීය ආදායම් වලින් අපිට මේක කරන්න බෑ. රට තුල තියෙන ආදායම ක්‍රිකට් වල තියෙන ආදායම අඩුයි. අපේ තරගාවලි වලට අනුග්‍රහයකවත් වගන අමාරුයි. මොකද එච්චර වීදම් වැඩි තරගාවලි. නමුත් මේ වගේ ජාත්‍යන්තර දෙයකින් තමයි අපිට ආදායම් වැඩි කරගන්න වෙන්නේ. ඉතින් අපි ඒකට තමයි මහන්සි වෙන්නේ.
SLPL තරංගාවලිය ඒකට රුකුලක් වෙයි ඉස්සරහට ආරම්භ කළොත් කොහොමද ඒක ආරම්භ කරන්න මේ වෙනකොට සූදානම?
අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම අපි සැලසුම් කරගෙන යන්නේ මේ අවුරුද්ද ආරම්භ කරන්න ලංකා ප්‍රීමියර් ලීග්. අපි ඒකට මේ තරංගාවලිය තමයි අපි ඒකට පාවිච්චි කරන්න උත්සාහ ගන්න. අපේ හැකියාව, අපේ දක්ෂතාවයන්, අපේ නිපුණත්වය, අපේ ක්‍රීඩා කෞශල්‍යයන්, ඒ වගේම අපේ ක්‍රීඩාවේ තත්ත්වයන් අපි ස්ථාවරගත කරන්න ඕනේ. ඊට කලින් ක්‍රීඩාව ආරම්භ කළා මග නවත්තන්න සිද්ධ වුණා. ඉතින් අපි නවත්තන්න බලන් ආරම්භ කරන්න නරකයි. අපිට ලොකු අවබෝධයක් තියෙනවා කොහොමද මේක පටන් ගන්න ඉදිරියට යන්න ඕනේ කියලා අපි හිතනවා. ලංකාව විතරයි මුළු ආසියා කලාපෙම ප්‍රමුඛ ප්‍රීමියර් ලීග් එකක් ගහන්න නැත්තේ. ඉතින් අපි ආරම්භ කරන්න ඕනේ හොඳට පවත්වාගෙන යන්න. අපිට විශ්වාස කරන්න පුළුවන් මේ තරගාවලිය අරමුණක් එක්ක බැලුවම අපේ වැඩසටහනත් එක්ක ගන්නවා. මේ විශාල අනුග්‍රහයකින් එක වහලක් ඇට්ට ගන්න ලේසි නෑ. මේ ඔක්කොම ප්‍රචලිත හොඳ ආයතන. ඒගොල්ලන් ආවට ගියාට ගේන්නත් බෑ. ආවට ඒගොල්ලෝ ඉන්නේ. අපි සුරක්ෂිත කරලා තියෙනවා. ඉතින් මම මේ අපේ භාෂාවෙම කිව්වේ ඒක අපිට හොඳයි. ඉතින් ඒගොල්ලන් වගේ આવුත් තමයි අපිට ආදායම් සුරක්ෂිත වෙන්නේ. ඒක විශ්වාසයෙන් යන්න ඕන ගමනක්.
මේ වෙනකොට ශ්‍රී ලංකා ක්‍රිකට් කණ්ඩායම පරාජයන් රැල්ලෙන් විදිලා ඉන්නවා. ඔවුන්ගේ දක්ෂතාව ගැන මොකද හිතෙන්නේ?
මේක දීර්ඝ කාලීන ගමනක්. අපිට తాවකාලික පසුබෑමක් සිදු වුණා. ඒක ඉතින් සාමාන්‍ය හැම ලෝක කණ්ඩායමකට වරින් වර වෙනවා. ඉතින් අපිට සන්තෝෂයි දැන් තියෙන තත්ත්වය පිළිබඳව. නමුත් පිට වඩා ඉදිරියට යන්න තව කාලයක් තියෙනවා. අපි 2019 ලෝක කුසලානේ අනිවාර්යයෙන් ඉලක්ක කරගෙන යන්නේ. අපේ ඒක එංගලන්ත කුසලානේ එංගලන්ත සංචාරය ලංකාවේ තියෙනවා මේ අවුරුද්දේ අන්තිමට. එදා ඉඳන් අපි සුරක්ෂිත ගමනක් සැලසුම් කරලා තියෙනවා 2019 එංගලන්තයේ පවතින ලෝක කුසලානේට. ඉතින් මේ අධීර පළවෙනි අධීර අද සිට එංගලන්ත සංචාර දක්වා ප්‍රතිසංවිධානයක් වෙමින් යනවා. අපි සෑහීමකටපත් වෙනවා මේ ගමන් මාර්ග. නමුත් මේ ප්‍රතිඵල එන වේගය ගැන කලබල වෙන්න අපි කැමති නැහැ. අපි හිතනවා හොඳ කණ්ඩායමකින් එයාට අවස්ථාවක් දෙන්න ඕනේ. තව ප්‍රතිසංවිධානවල ඉදිරියට යන්න. ලෝකයේ අපේ අරමුණ සඳහා ගිය 2019 ජයග්‍රහණය සඳහා ක්‍රියාත්මක වෙනවා.
Mr. President, Malcolm Thorpe mentioned that they were on board as a commercial advisor for SLC. I was wondering how long that agreement is for.
Well, everyone will have cooling off period and a probation. So we are on probation and they've been so far successful. So we have given them an agreement for the Nidahas Trophy. because our partners are Sony. We have agreement in place with Sony till the 2020 for our television rights partners. They are our partners. So this is a new tournament. So we went to the market with them for this particular purpose. Of course, anything outside the FTP, we are trying to exploit. Because LaGuardia's strength, we were looking for someone like that to partner with us to go into the world market, which we are successful. We have been successful. We are very happy about it so far. This is a different tournament altogether. But our world television rights or marketing rights, sponsorship rights, it's a different matter altogether. And so far, as far as the board is concerned, we have gone beyond our bench. They have been successful, which we are happy about. And for your information, if you look at the income generated by Sri Lanka Cricket per match over in the history, per over income, we have gone more than 4 times per match over for this tour, which is 4 times more than ever before per match over, which is good. And this wouldn't have been possible if not for the professional approach, the partners coming on board and working towards professionally proper approach, and we are on the rise.
So if it's on a probation period, what's the likelihood of, if this goes off successfully, what's the likelihood of LaGuardia coming on board for the proposed SLPL?
Quite happy to. We are actually, executive committee has discussed this matter and taken a decision. We are in discussion with LaGuardia, and we are quite happy to retain them on board. Well, we are quite happy to have some LaGuardia's caliber working with us for the Premier League, and we are in discussion. We are quite happy to engage them. Our matter in hand right now is the Nidahas Trophy, which we have so much more to finalize. We are at early stages of contracts, and therefore we are focused on that. Soon after we finish this off, we will take off the ground. We are very transparent about it. We are happy with LaGuardia. We have no reason to sort of go forward, not to go forward with them, and we are discussing with them. Right now we are at a strategy level. We are at a strategy level. What are we going to do? How are we going to do? And when are we going to do? So the engaging partners is not an issue for us. So the top people are very keen to work with us.